This might sound stupid, but a lot of people don't know how to be themselves. Over the last few days, I dropped several videos telling you guys how to add value back to the community, but I realized that I started at the wrong spot. We need to go all the way back and start from the beginning. And the truth is that most of you don't know how to be yourself, myself included. The internet, media, family, society has tried to mold you in a direction, has tried to strip you from your identity. And a lot of us have lost the ability to talk about who we are as a person and just be ourselves. I found myself coming on here for the past 2 years, 3 years, pretending to be somebody I'm not. Now, I don't want you to misinterpret what I'm saying. It's not that I was completely fake. The real me, I showed myself occasionally, especially in the last few months, but it still was very performative. My goal as a content creator is to not be a content creator. My goal is to just be me, to just come on here and truly be myself. And I think that a lot of people that are watching this video right now probably feel the same way. You just want to be yourself. But the problem is that all these YouTube gurus, all these people that tell you what is working, what you need to do to succeed, they want you to be a formula. They want you to lose who you are, drop your identity, and become a super performative person. This video, I'm not going to edit. I'm going to add sound to it. I'm going to do the color grading, but I'm not going to edit the video because I just want to really become the real me. That's what we need in this world. We need people to become themselves. Stop pretending. Stop acting like they're the cool guy. Everybody wants to be the cool guy. But the thing is, look, and I use these stupid words, but the thing is, I need to stop doing that. I need to just start being myself. Look, cut the performative act. Everybody wants to be the cool guy. I'm a really cool guy in person, I think, but I'm forced to be somebody I'm not when I get in front of this camera. My heart is beating fast. I'm sweating. My palms are itchy. And why is that? It's because I'm worried about what people are going to think about me. And I don't care who you are. A lot of people say, oh, I don't care about what people think about me. But that's a lie. It's a lie. It's a cope. Everybody cares what other people think about them. I'm sick and tired of being the performative male. And it's not working for me. It really isn't. It doesn't matter how much success you get, how much money you have. If you come on here and you're not yourself, people can feel it. That's what I really think is happening. People can feel that you're not being genuine. So even though you have the nice setup, you have the $8,000 camera, you got the $3,000 chair, you're dressed in designer, you're in a nice area, you're talking clearly, it doesn't matter because people watch the video and say, who the hell is this guy? This feels fake. This feels scripted. My last video, after I posted it, I stayed back and I watched the video back. And I thought it was a pretty strong video, but it still wasn't exactly what I want to do. I need to stop worrying about perfection. Perfection will hold you back. Perfection will stop you from reaching your goals. Perfection will get you lost in the sauce, and it will make you not confident with yourself because now you're worried about the outcomes instead of focusing on the product. And the product is me coming on here and telling you guys what I really think. That's why people subscribe to this channel. They subscribe to this channel because they wanted to know what my opinion was on a topic. And they want information. They want to grow. So I think the first step in the journey, before you can add value to your community, you need to add value to yourself. And the only way you can do that is by being yourself. Pretending to be somebody else, being super performative, trying to be hey guys, this is how I'm going to show you, fake YouTuber. It's not going to work. Everybody's doing that. And that's the problem. Everybody's trying to be the same person. Everybody's trying to be Mr. Beast. Everybody's trying to be PewDiePie. Everybody's trying to be fake. They're trying to be cool. They're trying to follow a trend. And I'm tired of following trends. I give up. I genuinely give up. I'm tired of following trends. I'm going to set my own trend. And if people want to follow me, they'll follow me. If they don't, they don't. But this whole over analyzing everything, over strategizing, planning everything, scripting everything, not showing the real you, not letting your light shine because you're afraid that people are going to reject that light, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And the thing is, you want people to watch you, you want people to subscribe to you. I really think that if you're just yourself, if you're a likable person in real life, then you'll attract the people that you need to attract. You'll find like-minded individuals on the internet. But pretending to be this YouTuber, this person who talks really fast with a lot of energy, where's it taking me? Where's it taking you? And I think this same lesson can be applied to everything, right? It can be applied to business. It can be applied to fitness. If you keep trying to be something you're not, you're going to burn out. And I know in this video, I'm probably repeating the same stuff over and over again. People tend to do that when they talk off the cuff. But this is just a natural conversation. It's not clickbait. It's not some loop storytelling formula. It's just a guy coming on here telling you how he feels. That's all it is. A guy trying to be real. And I think that in 2026, that's what we need. We need real. There's too much fake. Everything is fake. All of the influencers you see on the internet are fake. All of the videos, all of the information, everything is a lie. You don't know what to believe. You don't know what to trust. We don't need more of that. We need more genuine people coming on, talking their mind, and telling the truth. And I think that if you go on here and you just, tell the truth, speak your mind, tell people how you feel, it will resonate with a lot of people because we're all exhausted. We're exhausted of the AI slop. We're exhausted of the drama farming. We're exhausted of the clip farmers, the botters, the rage baiters. I always tell you guys that it used to be different. I'm in my 30s. I remember when people used to come on the internet and talk and just be themselves. But somewhere along the line, we lost it, right? Some content creator, and I don't think it was Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast played a large part of the problem. But even before Mr. Beast, a few content creators saw that being super dramatic and rage baiting would lead to more viewership, and people just started to follow that trend. And we lost ourselves. Every single day, we get farther and farther away from the truth. And I think my new goal is to bring you guys back. Let's go back to being ourselves. Let's go back to reality. Reality. Nobody's perfect. My problem is that I tried to make videos that were super edited, super clean, all the jump cuts and fancy editing and taking out all the ums, is, stuttering to try to become perfect. Appear to you guys as something I'm not. And the truth is that just makes you weaker. It really is. It's making you weaker. It's making you weaker because you're not getting better at speaking. You're not getting better at constructing clear, precise conversational thought. You're depending on the editing. And when you depend on a crutch, you don't grow. And if you don't grow, you'll never be able to provide value to your community. How can you provide value to your community if you don't value yourself? You don't value who you really are. You sit here in front of a camera pretending to be somebody you're not. And you think you're going to add value to the community? Luckily for me, this is not my whole life. I don't only make videos. So I was able to pivot in real life and learn a skill that adds value. But that's a whole nother story. Somebody told me, yo, you're a software engineer, you're a developer. Why don't you make content about developing? And it really hit me like, why don't I make content about engineering and learning how to code and that kind of stuff. So I've been trying to do that as well. I don't know if that's really the real me though. I like doing that in real life. That's my job. But talking about it every day might not be what I want to do. I'm still finding myself. I really am. I've come on here. It's surprising because I've been on here for 3 years. 1 year was car content and vlogging, which was really, really not me. I like cars. I had a supercar, McLaren 570S, but that's not me. That's not me. I was trying to be somebody else. And don't get me wrong, I still love cars. I'll get another supercar, but I'm not going to make content about it because that was just not me. And then I pivoted to doing reactions. And reactions was a little bit more me, but still not 100%. And I realized that I've made the best streams where I just talked about stuff I was interested in, and people came and they wanted to hear the stories. But then I started overthinking and watching a bunch of videos that told me other things, and I started doing something different. And I don't know why I did that, because by now I'd be a better content creator if I just stuck to what I originally did. So it's back to the basics. Sometimes you have to take a few steps back to grow. That's the truth. Life is not linear. Sometimes there's ups and there's downs. So I'm going to take a few steps back. I'm going to go back to the basics, and maybe this might not work. Who knows? Maybe I'm trying to do something that just doesn't work in this current algorithm, but I don't care because I'm not trying to follow an algorithm. That's the problem. That's the issue that we're all having right now. We're all trying to follow an algorithm. Forget the algorithm. Just be yourself. Everybody always talks about not conforming. Oh, I'm not going to follow the trends and I'm myself. But are they really themselves? We can't live our life based on an algorithm. So I just came on here. This is the first video of a series of me just being myself. I think that the next video that I'm going to make is going to be about how I was able to add value back to my community by becoming a software engineer and learning how to code. And I think that most of this is just analogy. Like, even when I'm going to tell you the story of how I became the software engineer, it's not so that you can go out there and become a software engineer yourself. Being a software engineer in 2026 is a dead end. It's more about the journey and the thought process. So I look forward to making that video. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, if you want to watch a video about how to make $10,000 a month, it's going to be right here. Catch you guys later. I'm out.